Merguez is the sausage in North Africa. And also the only sausage in North Africa. But not because it's okay. It's actually very delicious, which means that someone have made this sausage and thought, you know what? We're done here. Let's not make any other sausages. We got it. And let's make it.
We will start with 225 grams or half a pound of lean beef and 225 grams or half a pound of a fatty cut of lamb, preferably from the shoulder or the leg. I prefer to use a medium grinder plate, but it's up to you. Throughout this whole process, you want to make sure the meat stays cold, so if you're not using it, pop it back in the fridge. To marinate the meat, we will need 120 ml or 4 fluid ounces of cold water, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of coriander, quarter of a teaspoon of chili powder, quarter of a teaspoon of cinnamon, 5 crushed cloves of garlic, and 1 tablespoon of harissa. This is a mild level of spice for merguez. If you cherish your intestinal tracts, skip the harissa, but if you want that fire in your belly, go for 2 tablespoons. Mix very well. Cover and let it sit in the fridge while we prepare the casing. I'm using an 18 to 20 millimeters lamb casing that's 0.71 to 0.79 inches. If your butcher doesn't have lamb casing, check out Amazon. Really. For this recipe, you need roughly 2 meters or 6.5 feet of casing. Let them soak in cold water for 30 minutes. Next, get one end of the casing, open it, and run cold water all the way through it to clean it and remove any excess salt. Take the nozzle that will fit the size of your casing and line it up. My machine comes with 2 nozzles, a big and a small. I'm using a small one. But make sure you check your machine before you decide what size of casing you should buy. To keep the casing fresh and soft, leave it in the water until you're ready to make the sausage. Run the meat one more time, now with the sausage maker set up. You will need to have a steady amount of meat coming through the machine all the way through the process so that you have a properly packed sausage. The ends might not have enough meat in them, but that's an easy fix. Just push it toward the center gently with your hands without breaking the casing. Tie the side of the sausage you will start from. Choose the length of the sausage you want. Apply a little pressure to clear the meat. Roll the sausage in one direction. Use that same sausage to measure the next. Apply pressure again. Now roll this one in the opposite direction and continue until you roll the entire thing. Now that you're done, tie the end and cut any unnecessary casing. If there are any air bubbles, it's not a problem, just use something sharp and thin to burst them. Let it rest in the fridge for 2 to 3 hours, and that's it. You made merguez. Now if you're looking for an excellent way to cook it, olive oil, quarter of a teaspoon of chili flakes, 3 crushed garlic cloves, cook on medium heat until they brown, add 1 chopped green bell pepper, cook until it's soft, then add 250 grams of tomato puree, that's roughly 8 ounces. Add 1 tablespoon of chopped parsley and 1 tablespoon of chopped cilantro, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of cumin, and 1 teaspoon of coriander. Mix and cover for 7 to 8 minutes. And again, here's the customary burn your hand moment. Drop 5 or 6 of your freshly made merguez to poach them in this beautiful red and green sauce. Mostly red. Cover and cook for 7 minutes. After that, poke the merguez to free up all those juices and let them mix with the sauce. Make space for 3 eggs. Add a handful of black olives. Cook for 8 minutes if you want fully cooked eggs, or for 6 if you like them soft and runny. Garnish with some parsley, cilantro, and fresh cracked pepper. Serve with Moroccan bread or baguettes, and enjoy.
And that was it. I mean, looks like a lot of steps, looks complicated, but it's not. You'll have to do it probably twice, and then that's it. You get into the rhythm of doing it, you understand how your machine works, and you're good. You'll be making sausages after that. So, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll leave you all the ingredients as usual, and I will see you next time. Take care.